Yeah, welcome back to AWS classes. So yesterday we have discussed about encryption, meta tags and all, and also another class was IAM roles, how to create the user, how to create the group, and how to attach group into user, okay, and individually, okay, and also we have uh, you know we have also tried to access from one user to another user with the uh, permissions, okay. So that was done, and today we are going to discuss about roles, okay. I think I'll open AWS. Oh, sorry, I didn't share you. I didn't share my screen, right? Okay, let me share my screen. These are default roles actually. So these are all default roles, you know, guard duty, malware. So these are all default which is created by AWS, okay. So it will be keep on updating, okay. It will keep on updating by AWS itself. So we can create custom roles here, and also after creating the role, so we can attach the same role to the or particular service, okay. So here what is role, guys? Do you have any idea? General scenario?
Rules, sir.
Not rule, it's role.
Permissions.
Yeah, kind of. See, for example, in our company, different departments we have, right? So maybe some HR roles. HR department have HR roles. Okay, development team has development roles. Okay, DevOps in the sense DevOps roles. Okay, and AWS in the sense AWS roles. If it is MNC, we do have these kind of things. And if you have a designing team, so for designing team have designing roles. For business management, okay, business team will be there, okay. Business management, they have their own roles. So in every department we do have specific roles and responsibilities. That roles, based on that roles, departments will work the same way. Here in AWS also, it is one service role in the IAM. So it is one of the feature, okay. Roles in the sense, it will be role can be used to give AWS permissions to the AWS resources like EC2, like, you know, ECR, something like that, okay. We can create role by attaching policy, permissions, etc., okay. Where we can use these roles, okay. We can use these roles for AWS features, okay. Whatever the features we have in IAM, so we can use it for that, okay. So AWS IAM role not like normal role. It's suppose if I want to give permission to the AWS resource, so I have to give, okay. I have a server, for example. I have a server. That server requires permissions to S3 bucket, and that server require permission to the ESR, I mean ECR, okay, ECR or something, EBS, whatever services we have, we can able to attach the specific rule to the specific servers or features, okay, options, whatever. So I have a server which is required to some other resources also. If you other resources also we can use, okay, like that. So 1 minute, 1 second. Okay, this is, for example, this is one role, okay, you have created, okay. And these are all AWS features, okay. These are all AWS features. So it contains, like, you know, EC2 service, okay. or ECR? What is ECR? Any idea? Pawan, any idea about ECR?
No.
Okay. EBS.
Elastic Bean Stack.
ECR in the sense Elastic Container Registry, like a Docker. It's a kind of Docker. Okay.
Okay.
Whatever Docker is there, so the same service which is provided by AWS, that is called as ECR. Okay. So whatever the services are there, so we have created one specific role. Okay. The same role also we can able to do while we are creating user and groups. Specific user, while you are creating, you can attach the same. Okay. But if you want to already you have created EC2 instance, so for that you have to give, or else if you have S3. Okay. That S3, while you are creating one user, so you forgot to mention that, or so at the time not required, if in case. So at the time what you have to do is, so in future you got this kind of requirement, you have to attach so and so role and attach so and so policy for S3. So you'll create one role, that role you will attach to the S3. Okay. Like that specifically. For example, you have EC2 instance. Okay. In the EC2 instance, some server is there. So for that server you have to create, you have to give some policies, EC2 related policies. You have to create a role and you have to attach that policies like this. Okay. So something like that. Okay. Let me open AWS. Okay. Roles, create a role, and 1 minute, I will open this. Oh, okay, where I am? North Virginia. Okay, I'll try to start this service. Okay. So Pawan, you know all these things. So how to create the instances, how to create account also. So EC2 services, VPC. You have knowledge on this?
Yes, sir. VPC and EC2.
Okay, fine. So what is status check? So what is the use of status check, Pawan? This one.
Status check means there is initialization and termination. Some of the status are there for the instance.
Okay, if it is status check, if it is out of 1, so what will happen? 2 out of 1.
Out of one.
Yeah.
I'm not understanding what you're saying.
If this status check will not pass, so what will happens? Generally, you can tell. So it is initializing right now.
Okay.
So whenever it is in initializing or pending or 1 out of 2 or 0 out of 2, the server will not works. Okay, you can check the status of the server or the instance here. Okay, so for example, earlier we got some these kind of issues in my company. So our websites and some other application was there in that. Okay, one a big application was there. Okay, accountant
Okay.
related application was there in the development. In development server, what will happen is, so this in the sense server is not working. In the sense outside, whatever the deployment server is there, that is not working. They are not able to access application. Why? In the sense, later I have checked this. If you check this, it was 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 in the sense something is happening to your instance, to your server.
Okay.
So then you can understand, okay, something is happening, say cache is full or something like that, some server is not working properly. So then you have to reboot the service. Okay,
Okay.
reboot the service.
Reboot the
Then
instance.
yeah, whatever service are installed, whatever, EC2 is also one kind of, I mean, right, service also, right?
Okay.
So maybe you keep EC in EC2 you can keep your server. Okay, EC2 is not a server. EC2 is a service where we can keep the machine, like Linux machine or Windows machine. So in on top of that we will install our servers, maybe Nginx, maybe Apache, maybe something else. Okay, that server not working. Initial final output of the server is not working. So they complained, oh, actually, our application development application is not working. Development environment application is not working. So there is some issue. In the sense, we have to come here. We have to check first the status check here. If it is not working, in the sense maybe pending, it would be 1 out of 2 or 0 out of 2. So then you have to come inside this instant. You have to check each and individual. Okay, so first of all, if you see 1 out of 2, you have to do reboot instance. Okay,
Okay.
so then it will be automatically will, when you, in my point of view, in our company, it was, we have taken only 2 GB, but application is very much big one. So completely RAM has taken almost 90%. So whatever cache is completely filling it up. So then uh, completely we don't have any space. So at that time, uh, it will not pass the checks. So we don't have enough space, in the sense it will not pass check. So I used to reboot. Okay, in
Okay.
DigitalOcean, I think DigitalOcean is also one cloud. Have you heard about DigitalOcean?
No, no.
Okay, DigitalOcean is also one kind of cloud like AWS, Azure, GCP. So that is also very good one, but we have less features as compared to AWS and Azure. See, there what happen is, if some your whatever the space, you have given, you have attached earlier while you are creating EC2 instances. So at that time, if space completely occupied 95 or 90%, so at that time you have to you will get chance to increase your memory, RAM on the hard disk. But in this it's not possible. It directly you can't increase. You have to attach some EBS volumes.
Okay.
You have to attach the volumes like that. Let me refresh this. Yeah, 2 by 2 checks passed. Now you can able to use. Okay, so until then you have to wait. So not all the time, guys. Whenever big applications are running, so at that time you should be wait for complete EC to get ready. Okay, so otherwise application will not work. So this should be you have to check whenever you get some issue with the EC2. First you need to check here. If it is runs well, then you have to check with other things. So let me go back to the roles. This one, not this one, not. Where is that? Okay, I will take another one, duplicate. Okay, so we'll go back to the IAM. Okay, let's create a role. Create role. Okay, what is a AWS service? Allow AWS services like EC2, Lambda, others perform actions this account. So this is AWS account. Allow entities in other AWS accounts belong to you. Third party perform actions in this account. But we are going to do in AWS services only. So we have to choose AWS service. Some other things also are there. It depends on requirement. We have to choose. AWS is continuously upgrading, getting new features also. Okay, service to use. Okay, I'll try to give EC2. Okay, next I'll give administrator access. Next. Okay, see. So I have chosen only what service? EC2 service I have chosen. Okay, I chose only EC2. So now you have to give your name. For example, EC2 underscore full access. This is what I have given, right? Okay, this is a description that you have to keep. This is actually sample. Simply we are keeping like a simple EC2 full access names, but in real time projects what will happen is you have to give complete description. So for understanding, if you do have thousands of roles, hundreds, thousands of roles, so out of which if you want to understand next time, you will create and leave it. But later if some other candidate want to see, so they have to understand. So you have to explain like this. Okay, I'm going to create, I'm creating this role for specific reason. So and so like that. See, backside policy JSON script, guys. Backside it is working on JSON script. This is JSON script. Okay, and I have given administrator access and create role. It's not taking space is there. Create role. Okay, yeah. So now, so actually purpose of role is while creating user and groups we can directly attach the policies. If you miss attaching that, and you can also create role, so specifically that you can attach to the particular service or features. And let me try to check this roles. See this, guys, this is what I have created, right? These roles, in the sense you have full access for EC2 like that. ELBs, these are all defaults. We can create like this, we can create all the roles like this, and we can keep with you whatever the required roles are there. You have to create the roles and you can keep with that, and also you can give that role to particular service. Okay, so like this, if you want to add, you can add. Okay, and if you want to edit also, you can edit. If you want to delete also, you can delete. See, okay, add permissions, attach policies. Okay, so whatever, all the policies will be there. For example, if I want to give S3, see, for example, if I want to give read only access for S3, so I will attach. See, guys, this role, whatever the role which I have created, that I have attached to EC2. Okay, and also in this role I kept S3 EC2 access. That person who is using EC2, EC2 server, they can only use S3 read access. You understood, guys? Okay,
Yes, sir.
that's what about roles. So this is what all these things, guys. So also See, this is a entirely easy to completely, this is user graphical interface. Okay, so generally, let me go here. Okay, so we have graphical user interface. Okay, and console. Okay, this is console. Okay, and by console we can able to do, and graphical user interface you can able to do, but we do have also CLI, command line interface. By using command line interface we can also create entire AWS policies, roles, everything, whatever you want. Okay, IAM roles, everything you can do. So how we can see? Okay, there are three types actually. One is graphical, another one is CLI, the same one only I'm repeating. This is CLI, and code. So code means cloud formation, guys. By using cloud formation you can able to create entire architecture of AWS complete. Okay, so have you heard about IAC, infrastructure as code? Okay, like Terraform, have you
Yes,
heard
sir.
about this?
Yes, sir.
By
Yes, sir.
using Terraform you can able to create entire architecture within seconds and minutes, entire, within minutes also, within seconds also, you can say. Okay, I'll also show how the simply.
Actually, which one is better, graphical or CLI or code?
Better, no such thing like better, Pawan. It's based on requirement. For example, some companies will uh, prefer
Prefer
automation.
only code.
Okay, no,
Okay.
some companies will require, so they want to make themselves automation for the uh, time. Okay, they want to save their time, their developers time. Okay, their cloud engineers time. Okay, so simply they have to change. For I'll show you 1 second. One second, my company code also is there. Okay, see. Okay, I don't want to see this. Okay, see this? Can you see my screen?
Yeah, yeah.
So this is EC2 instances. So by using this, see, this is actually written in Terraform. Everything written in
Okay.
Terraform. Okay. So if you launch this, okay, Terraform init, okay, Terraform apply. If you use these commands, simply within seconds you can create EC2 instances. Okay, like that, cloud formation will be there. Oh, sorry, I deleted it. Okay, okay, okay. GUI. CLI. Sorry. CLI.
Actually, Lokesh,
And
for
code.
every AWS learner, we need to know Terraform.
We will talk lastly, Pawan. Just let me close this because I have a meeting also. So see, graphical, CLI, and code. For code, so we have, what is that? Cloud formation. Okay, cloud formation. And another one is Terraform. Okay, by using these codes we can able to launch entire infra within seconds. Okay, not exactly seconds, don't okay, don't tolerate. So it will take minutes also, so not that much, within 2 to 3 minutes. For example, if it is EC2, it will take only seconds, fraction of seconds. Cloud formation is provided by AWS. Okay, and this Terraform is provided by HashiCorp. Okay, so this is what actually I'm sorry, by using these many ways we can able to use AWS account. One is graphical user interface, which I have already shown this, and another one is command line interface that I am going to show now. That is for knowledge purpose only. Nobody will use, 99.99% people will not use CLI of AWS. Even CLI, AWS CLI are also available in the market, but nobody will use this. Okay, max to max graphical user interface will use, but in case come to code automation purpose I'm sorry, automation purpose, if some companies, if particularly for example one company is there, for example my company Evitrix Software Solutions, for example. So if it is this company, in this company I'm using all user graphical user interface, everything I'm doing manually, step by step process. Have you seen, while creating role I have to click on this, I have to click on this, I have to click on this, and you have to attach so and so, everything based on clickings. Okay, you have to do manually, so which will take time, definitely it will take time as compared to code, right? So to avoid this much time also, okay, so we have a concept called cloud formation and Terraform. Okay, by using code itself we can able to launch our entire infrastructure, AWS infrastructure. Okay, so this is the three major things in AWS actually. So we already seen this graphical user interface, and CLI we are going to see. This CLI is not much important, if you don't learn also it's not a big deal. Okay, no problem at all. Okay, but this is important. Cloud formation or Terraform is very much important. Once if you ask me, definitely I will suggest you for Terraform or cloud formation. So if you are very much expert in AWS, better you learn cloud formation. If you are okay knowledge, if you have enough knowledge, if you have, better if you go with Terraform also, it's fine, because Terraform also we are in market, Terraform is also going very much peak. Okay, so this is what about types. Okay, so let's talk about CLI, command line interface. This is for knowledge purpose only, so we won't use this much. Okay, then let's try. I am trying with you only. Just simply I have downloaded, simply I have just opened. Okay, just I typed and enter here, nothing. So simple, you have to type here like this, guys, AWS CLI for Windows. Okay, it will navigate and it will show the results like this, image and AWS documentation here also, or if you want to go you can here also. Let me see. So this is the document how to do. Okay, let me keep it this also. Go back. So we have to open this. This is AWS provided documentation entirely how to install. So we'll see here, see this, to install AWS CLI, uninstall AWS CLI. Let me click on this. Windows. Install. Install past release. Okay. This is catalog install past release AWS CLI version 2. Prerequisite setup AWS CLI. Yeah, it is downloading. See this, guys. Just simply download and run AWS CLI for Windows, because I am using Windows, right? So that's the reason I am just downloading all this. Let me open this. Okay, next, 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 install. So meanwhile, we'll go for other steps. Okay. Let me go to my account. This is one, right? So here, top right corner, you can see here security credentials. Click on this. Okay, and you can see access and secret keys. See this? See? Okay, so we don't have much access, only one access given, just as a free tier. Let's create access key. I understand creating root access key is not best practice based, but still I want to create one. Okay, see here, access and secret key you have to download. Okay, and just open this simply. This is access key and this is secret key for AWS CLI, which we have to use in CLI, Windows CLI, Windows console. Okay, next, is that card ready or not? This one, finish. Okay, let me check once. Yeah, it is installed. See, AWS command line interface. Okay, now what we have to do is just we'll open command line interface of Windows. So let's type AWS. Just give me 1 second. Okay. AWS CLI. This is what I have typed, man. Why it is not getting? Installation is done already. Okay. Let me close this for restart. CMD. Let me try again. Yeah, see this guys, it is asking AWS access key. Okay, which access key we have to give? This one, access key. Copy, paste here. I'm sorry. Okay, and secret key, this one. Copy, paste here, enter. What is the region, guys? Default, what is the default region of AWS? Can anyone respond, please? What is the default region of AWS?
US, sir.
Yes, it's correct, but not. Yeah, in US we have a lot of region. I mean, things are there. I will show you. Lot of regions. I will show you. Where is my account? Okay. See, in US North version it is global. See, identity access management is global. Okay. Let me go to AWS. See, default is North Virginia. Okay, in US we have these things: North Virginia, Ohio, California. Okay, origin. If for example, if you create account, definitely your default will be North Virginia. Okay, even if you select here also, even if you don't specify anything, it will go North Virginia. Okay, so I don't want to do that because nothing is there in that. So I want Mumbai. So no, Mumbai in the sense what I have to mention there. See, in Mumbai what I have to mention, AP IF South hyphen 1. AP in the sense Asian Pacific. AP hyphen South hyphen 1. Enter. What is default output format? Maybe I'll give text.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no, Jason, I don't know, right? So I'll give, this is for testing only. That's why I've given like this. So where is that? Here. This is done actually. So next. So to run AWS commands on Windows, let's create something to check. Okay, so let me check. I'll take another one example. AWS S3 comments, because I want to something I have to create. I want to create AWS S3. Okay, let me open this. This is AWS related documentation, guys. Everything you can find. Generally, I know CP copy, MV for move or rename, and RM for remove. So like that, we do have specific commands for AWS CLI related. Okay, some Linux will not work. Okay, it does have, it does its own commands. Okay, for example, MB is there. Something MB. Let me check. What is MB? MB means create S3 bucket. Okay, luckily I directly open this. Okay, so if I want to create a bucket, so I want to copy this. Okay, so where are we now, guys? We are in
Mumbai, sir.
Mumbai. So that whatever you
Mumbai.
do, whatever you create, yes, we are in Mumbai. So whatever you create, it will directly redirect to so and so region, particular region. So no worries about that. Don't confuse yourself. Don't think like, okay, we are doing something. How does it really works or not? So let me check here. So can you please anybody let me know, is it will work or not now, this command? Is this will work? Please respond. I have no time.
It may work, sir.
So I already emphasized many times, while you are creating S3 bucket, your name should be very much unique. Let me enter this.
Yes, sir.
See, I will see. The bucket failed. Why? What is the reason? Requested bucket name is not available. Okay. Let us give some random characteristics. AWS DevOps. What is the date today? 21/06/2024. S3 bucket. We can also give iPhone names. iPhones also. AWS to separate characteristics. This is enough. S3 bucket. Can I? Is it all works?
Yes, sir.
See this? This is our bucket name. I'll take. No. See here also. I'll take this. So this is new one. Okay. I would like to copy my bucket. Okay. This is my bucket. Copy. Paste. Okay. This is my bucket name, guys. Okay. I want to copy here, and next what we should do. So let's we do one thing. I don't want to do more clumsy. This is actually for knowledge purpose. Let me open my account there. Let me check whether it is created S3 bucket or not. Okay. Okay. Go to the S3. Can you please click on S3? Let it refresh. See this, guys. This is what we got created, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is what we have created by using CLI, command line interface. Okay. So like this, we have a lot of things to do, guys. You can also check S3 bucket from command line interface to graphical user interface. This is graphical user interface. This is command line interface. We have used command line interface, and we can also cross check with it graphical user interface. Okay, command line to graphical, it is converted, right? We have everything we have configured in command line interface. You can test here by using graphical user interface. You can see here like this. So you can also upload the files and buckets, some text file also. You can able to upload the files by using the same document. Okay, these documents, by reading these documents, you can also specify. Okay, if you want to change the regions also, you can change that. Specifically, if you want to migrate one region to another region, you just simply you have to use this AWS S3 MB. That's it. This is S3 and this is bucket name. This is not my bucket, this is bucket name, and after specific region, this is the command also, hyphen region, and next this is specific region, particular region. If you want to go, you have to mention like this, like that. Okay, so this is what about, guys, this is what about command line interface. So let's close our today's session. Okay, any doubts, guys?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Pawan or Karim?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Karim, please go ahead.
So I have a doubt regarding S3 bucket and IAM both combined.
Okay.
So I have a scenario, sir. Let me explain that first and
Hmm.
let me clarify about it.
Okay.
So yeah, I have a website. Let's assume I have built a food delivery website,
Hmm.
and in that I need customers and restaurant people.
Okay.
Customers customers who order food and restaurants who provide food through the website.
Hmm.
So if a new customer wants to log, if a new customer wants to log in, he needs to sign up first, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, if he signs it up, all the data is stored in a database,
Hmm.
which is managed by MySQL.
Hmm. MySQL. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So if a new customer signs up,
Hmm.
his data credentials will be set into the database. I mean,
Hmm.
those will
Backend
be
database.
accessed through the database. Yeah.
Backend database. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So if we add our database into the S3 bucket,
Hmm.
how the developer will be accessing all the data, how the developer and how the customers will be accessing all the data from the database.
Okay. I'll explain you here simply. For example, see this, guys. This is actually your laptop. Okay. And this is AWS.
Yes,
Okay. AWS. In this your laptop, you might have MySQL physical setup.
yes, sir.
Okay, MySQL, Python, something Python recent versions, or any you require special version. If it is backend is Python, definitely you have to mention your Python also here, for example. So your setup got ready, everything your setup got ready, all setup is there. Okay, in S3 AWS, what we have, S3 is there, right? Okay, you have
Yes,
created S3. In S3 you might kept some data, xyz data, maybe if it is image something, in your case maybe something keys, but if you can take image, okay, image or anything else. Okay, so S3 will store the data, right? Definitely S3 will store the data. Here the what the case is, that is
but
a,
I am.
yeah,
Let
please.
me tell you, sir.
Hmm.
I am not adding image separately into the S3 bucket. I am adding the whole database of MySQL database file
Hmm.
into the S3 bucket, and how the developer and customer will access those data from the database in S3 bucket.
That's what I'm
That's what
trying to
my
say.
doubt.
So what you are trying to say, you are trying to upload entire data into this S3. That's okay. I
Into
understood.
database, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Your database, physical database will be in your local setup only, right? MySQL. From MySQL to through server, it will be connected to S3. Understood?
Yes, sir.
MySQL. I'll show you. Yes, MySQL client will be there. Just by using this. Okay. By using MySQL client, what you will do is you will dump your data into S3. Whatever the data it is there, that customer need to see this. That's it, right? That's what your question.
Yes,
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 that is the difference between basic knowledge and hands-on experience. So I'll explain to you. So here everything setup is ready, and AWS S3 also is ready, and server also is there in AWS. In AWS, EC2 will be there. Okay, next to server, maybe if it is Nginx, server will be there, and you have deployed everything, you deployed, and everything is get ready. Okay, everything setup is ready from AWS. Okay, so what will happen is, by using MySQL client, you will connect with this. Okay, how? by using some mediator. This
API.
is, yes, APIs. How APIs? .env file will be there. .env files. This .env file, what it will do is, you will keep entire MySQL keys, okay, MySQL keys. If it is MongoDB, Mongo also, if it is required as per your requirement, Mongo also you will keep Mongo related, and also S3 related data, S3 related keys also, S3 related keys, security keys and whatever the keys I have mentioned, right guys? Guys, respond. This
Yes,
keys,
sir.
this keys you have to mention there, okay, in environment files. In environment files, you have to keep access keys and security keys, okay. So this file will be there in your server, okay, through which you will connect. Yeah, your connection got set. So what will happen is, whenever it's customer required something, customer somewhere else, like here, customer somewhere else, you are where, how customer will go, customer here it is there, the setup is completely, it is one completely setup, this is entire setup, okay. Here customer is at outside, he will uh, check your domain, maybe something xyz.com, so it will go to your server, okay. Whenever server, if server want to display, so this should be deployed, okay, whatever the data is there, MySQL related data should be deployed in server. Whenever hits the data, definitely it is interconnected, right? Your local setup, your local system is connected, and also your server is got connected, S3 also connected. So whenever customer hits the domain, automatically it will be displayed to the client. This is what will happen backend. Okay, you understood? This
Yes,
keys,
sir.
these are all main point actually. This is the, you will mention your MySQL keys, okay, MongoDB related links. Whenever you install, MongoDB will generate one link. That link you have to mention in environment files. The same MySQL also, same thing. You have to keep mention here. And also S3 related keys, access keys and everything you have to mention. Also integration related, whatever the integration you have to do, okay, your application related integrations, okay, APIs related things also you have to mention in environment files. By using this environment file is very confidential file, which should not share to anyone. It is very confident, that is the reason dot we have mentioned. Dot in the sense hidden file. This dot file will hide your file, okay. This is the way you have to do. So Karim, you are looking for Java only, right?
Yes, sir.
So I'll do one thing. If you get time, just let me know. My developers, our developers are there, Java people, and also React JS, Python people are there. Okay. So I will connect a call with them. So my colleagues, they are my colleagues. They will explain you clearly more in detail. Okay, because I am not part of this entire development related. Okay, but I know, even though I know all this setup. Okay.
Also, in S3 bucket versioning, we will have various versions of data, right? If a new row exists in the database, it will be versioned again. I mean, a
Mm.
new file is created and will be uploaded again in S3
Mm.
bucket, right?
Mm. Mm.
So, so in let's assume we have a customer table
Mm.
in which we have multiple customers. If a new customers joins in the table, in the database table,
Mm.
and it has to version again, right? In S3 bucket,
Correct.
a new file has to be created in S3 bucket, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So recent file
So
only they can see. The older versions will, whatever the recent version will be there. That recent version they can see. So
yes, sir.
whenever you required, you
If
can
that is
get
the
it back
scenario,
from previous one.
yes, sir, if that is a scenario, there will be there will be cost of more memory, right? I mean, there
Definitely,
will be some thousands
definitely.
of working.
100% Karim. I already explained previous also. In previous call also, this is an advantage. Definitely, sorry, this is a disadvantage. Whenever continuously hitting, continuously customers are initially customers might be very low. Okay, maybe two or three people. After 50% people, after maybe if it is hundreds, after thousands, keep on increasing. Definitely, your data will be increased. So whenever data versionings increases, definitely your
Then will that not be a concern?
sorry.
Will that not be a concern?
See,
I
this
mean, will that not be a
it is not
disadvantage?
it is not a concern for big level companies. It is a concern for small level companies. Small scale organizations have a it is a big concern. Okay, but in big level companies, okay, the top five companies, I mean top level companies, so they don't care about the data and all these things. They need, they want to maintain their data, they want to maintain the versions, they should maintain the versions. Okay, for example, in any case something you missed recent one, or else you want to you want older version only. So if you want to refer, you have to go back and you can take it back, because they will maintain it for a particular time period. Okay, so in small scale organizations it is a big burden. That's what I told earlier class, right?
Yes.
Karim, I'll also help like this. I'll set up a call with my developers, so they will clearly explain. Okay, the same scenario, but they will explain you more better than me. Okay,
Okay.
all right, guys. Any doubts? Can we close this? Can I wind up this call?
Yeah, Lokesh.
Yes, Paul.
S- for every AWS runner, we need to know Terraform.
Yeah, yeah, Pawan. Yes, you asked right. I'm sorry, I forgot. Okay, yeah, Pawan. Actually, in this scenario, initially I don't recommend this, but
Okay,
once if you becoming experienced, just if you get a job, if you get job, please keep concentration on AWS all the services. Then after you have to keep concentration on container registry, container tools like Docker and also
okay,
Kubernetes. Based on this, after you getting, so after that CI/CD pipelines, Jenkins, just you focus on this also. Okay,
okay,
so after this, so build tools, any one build tool. I'm sorry, any one build tools. You just do more focus on and just learn about this. So once you get everything, so and also another one is configuration. Configuration tools like Ansible, Puppet,
Chef.
Chef, like this, anything. So
Okay,
basically, recently Ansible is using more actually. So anything based on requirement also. It's not like that Ansible is higher, Chef is low, and Puppet is like that. Not no nothing like that. It's based on,
okay,
even though Ansible is going very much peak also. Nowadays,
okay,
Chef and Puppet, old people are still using this Chef and Puppet. Okay,
okay,
so Chef also you can learn anything, any configuration I'm telling. So if you get good knowledge on all these things, please try to move to Terraform. So you can get more exposure on this. You can get more
okay.
knowledge. This is not this is not
Without knowing this, we
interrelated.
can't
This is
learn Terraform.
yes you can. This is interrelated. This is not completely inter related, but still this is what my suggestion. If you want to, you can also learn directly Terraform. Not a big deal. Okay,
Okay, okay,
but before going to Terraform, you should be aware of entire AWS services.
okay, okay,
GUI I'm telling.
okay, okay,
Okay, uh, by using GUI, you have to, if you have to have complete hands-on experience by using GUI. So then after you happily you can move to Terraform. No objection at all. Okay.
okay.
Okay. Thank you, Pawan. Thank you, Karim,
Thank you.
Sham, and Ishwant. Have a good day. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Bye
Thank
bye.
you, sir.
See you tomorrow, class. Bye.
Yeah.